request, Mr. Rowland?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll now call this meeting to order for June 18th, 2012. Folsom City Council. First is roll call. Actually, we'll start with invocation. Chief Reinhardt, would you give our invocation for us tonight?
Yes, sir. Be glad to.
Thank you.
Let us pray. Father in heaven, we just thank you today for all the blessings you've stored upon our community and our city. We just ask that you continue to go with us and guide us and lead us into your ways and to make the right decisions that would be in your ways and give us wisdom and knowledge to do these things. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Chief. Next is roll call, Mr. West.
Mayor Maxey Townsend.
Here.
Councilmember Andy Page.
Here.
Councilmember Johnny Cook. Council President Garlan Jr.
Here.
President Pro Tem Judy Folsom.
Here.
Councilmember Clint Hollingsworth.
Here. Now we'll entertain the reading of the minutes from May 29th, 2012. What is the pleasure of the council?
Mr. President, I move that we suspend the rules so that we do not have to read the minutes aloud.
We have that in the form of a motion. Do we have a second? Please call the council.
Councilmember Andy Page.
Aye.
Councilmember Johnny Cook. Council President Garlan Jr.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Judy Folsom.
Aye.
Councilmember Clint Hollingsworth.
Aye. At this time, we'll entertain a motion to approve those minutes from May 29th, 2012. What is the pleasure of the council?
I move to approve the minutes.
Second. A motion and a second. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor of approval, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Any additions or deletions to the agenda tonight?
I do, Mr. President. Would like to move to add under Roman numeral 9, resolution 2012-94, which is to replace a tax abatement granted to Utaka, which will result in a $12,850,000 investment in 60 jobs.
As a form of a motion, add that to the agenda. Do we have a second? Second. All in favor of adding that to the agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That's been added to the agenda. Any other additions or deletions?
I'd also like to add under Roman numeral 9, resolution 2012-95, to contract Goodwood Mills and Kaywood for apron rehab at the airport.
That's in the form of a motion, I take it. So do we have a second also? Second. We have a second. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor of adding that to the agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? It's also been added. Any other additions or deletions?
One last one to add, and I put this in form of a motion under Roman numeral 9, resolution 2012-96, to purchase the Spraglin track by the airport in order to clear trees which are a hazard for the takeoff and landing.
It's in the form of a motion also. Do we have a second? Second. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor of adding that to the agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That also is approved to add that to the agenda. We'll take those matters up in a moment. Any other additions or deletions? Having none, we'll move to our reports of our standing committees. Police Committee, Councilmember Andy Page.
No report.
No report. Fire Committee, there is no report tonight from the fire. Sanitation Committee, Councilmember Johnny Cook is on official business for the city and is unable to attend. Street Committee, Councilmember Clint Hollingsworth.
No report.
Finance Committee, Councilmember Judy Folsom.
No report.
Next is a report from our mayor, Mayor Peggy Johnson.
No report, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mayor.
Yes, sir.
Is there anyone that is not on the agenda that would like to speak? If you are, please come forward at this time. All right. Having none, we'll move to petitions, applications, complaints, appeals, and communication. First is a request from Miss Kela Allison of 603 Alabama Avenue Southeast to ask the City Council to install speed bumps for the safety of the children in the neighborhood. Somebody like to speak on that? You can just come up and have just your name and address, even though I've already done it for the record.
Okay, I'm Kela Allison, 603 Alabama Avenue Southeast. There's about 15 to 20 kids on the road. They ride their bikes constantly. Same bike lane, of course, but we've had 3 separate incidents in the past 3 months where they almost got hit by speeders. They'll come speeding through there, they won't stop at the stop sign. We did call the police on those. There wasn't any actual reports done. We just think that it would be beneficial to get some sort of speed bump, something to get them to slow down. Because they just go, they'll get up to, I'd say they're probably going 50 or 60 through there. So we greatly appreciate it if we can get something.
And I take it this is a representation of the children out there, right?
Sure.
That's right, anyway. We appreciate y'all coming here tonight, especially sitting on the front row in the second, that's great. Yeah, everybody. What's the pleasure of the council on this? I think we're all behind this, and so let's see where this goes real quick.
Thank you.
Mr. President, I think it's a serious concern, and I just live myself a block or two from you, but I think this is something that I'd like to refer to the mayor to discuss with Chief Culpepper and,
We can return.
Rick Henry, with the streets, anybody else?
There's different types of speed bumps, right, Rick, we can do to try to be the right fit for that neighborhood and that street.
See what, if anything, and where they would be needed. I think that some of our chief department heads need to study this with the mayor.
Chief, would you like to?
Yeah, also in the meantime, Chief Gray and I were just talking about it. One of the problems that we have is we can't keep an officer in any one area because we just don't have enough people. But we can ramp it up a little bit and try to get their attention for a short period of time at least, before we might have to pull them and put them somewhere else. So we'll go ahead and be sure and do that too.
Thank you.
So the mayor, is that okay? We refer to you to talk to chief and department head.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna take that, just to make that official, we ought to make a motion out of it, send that to the mayor and talk to, Mr. Rick Henry from the street department and Chief Culpepper. And that way we'll have something in the
Usually
works.
what we do on this too is, the police will do a survey. And I mean, in some situations, certain speed bumps are not recommended. Because number one, the fire department does not like these big tabletop, isn't that right, chief?
Yes.
Because if there's a fire up that street, they've gotta come to a complete stop across those big speed bumps.
So
Yeah.
So we'll do a study on that street, 603 out on that.
So maybe something like a rumble strip or something like that,
I
okay?
think you can slow down.
At stop signs, sure.
We need a second.
We have a motion, we have a second. And second, any further discussion? Having none, all in favor of sending this to the mayor, please say aye. All opposed? Mayor, we give us a report whenever, somewhere a week from now, but we give us a report on that at the next meeting also. I know we'll be in touch with you guys before then, okay? And don't feel rude, if you wanna leave, you can leave, because it's a long agenda, so, yes, please. Please just state your name and address for the record when you come forward, please, sir.
I'm sure it's a late Alabama at Southeast. One thing, our 14-year-old stepdaughter, she is a vision impaired, she has a brain tumor. And there's another resident about 3 houses down, she's visually impaired as well. Check on signs or something like that.
Did you hear that, Randy?
Signs.
No.
Might need to see.
He's talking about signs
For visually
for
impaired.
vision impaired. We have some where.
Or hearing impaired?
Hearing
Yeah,
impaired.
I'm hearing impaired, that's why I need to.
Yeah, vision. I said we put them up before.
Absolutely, yes, we
Hearing,
are.
so we can do it for vision.
Yeah.
And there's two on that street?
608. 608.
Yes, sir.
I got it.
It's gonna be a safe street right there. Just go up there and start running anymore. Yes, ma'am. Please state your name and address for the record. I assume it's dealing with the same street? Okay.
Helen Carey, 508 Alabama Avenue,
508.
508. I live a block north of where these children are, and there's a four-way stop at our corner of 5th and Alabama. And many evenings and mornings, we've been out on the porch at my neighbor's house, and cars just constantly go through. Some of them don't even slow down. So, you know, the whole street is a speedway. And, you know, it's bad down where they are because there's so many children. There's not any children playing in the street out where we are, but they just don't pay attention to the stop sign.
And are they running that on the Fifth Avenue side or the Alabama
On
side?
the Alabama,
On the
most
Alabama.
of that's the one with the city buses.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it's the same issue that we're having too, Fifth Avenue is perpendicular.
It sounds like that's being used as a cut through street. Probably since it's
It is
started.
a cut through
Yeah,
street.
oh, yeah, yes.
That's the
When
wrong one,
school's
so
in,
that,
it's constant traffic up there.
Convent Road,
Mm-hmm.
2 blocks down, the block before Alabama Avenue. We've even had some of the residents we've talked to in there, the some of the residents said on that little street, they've had 2 cars drag racing down.
They've nicknamed it Drunk Road.
Yeah.
Well, I know that, you know, when it gets to the level where you guys are all here, when you get to this level, I know obviously, of course, it's very serious and we want to definitely address it and improve it. So I appreciate you guys sharing that with us and showing it.
Mayor, you're on top of that one for us? All right. Guys, thank y'all for being here, we appreciate it, okay? We'll take it seriously, we'll report at the next meeting also, okay? Number 2 on the agenda is a request from the street department, Mr. Rick Henry, to purchase 10 narrowband radios for Sharp Communications on the state bid. Estimated amount of $6,000. This again is a budgeted item. It's a pleasure of the council.
Second.
Motion to approve, and a second. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Number 3 is a request from the Sanitation Superintendent, Mr. Larry Jones, to purchase 23 narrowband radios from Sharp Communications in the estimated budgeted amount of $13,800. What is the pleasure of the council?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve, and a second. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion is granted. Number 4 is a request of Sanitation Superintendent Larry Jones to purchase digital radios also from the state bid, estimated amount $1,950. Pleasure of the council. Motion to approve, a second. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? And it's also been granted. Moving on in the agenda, resolutions, ordinances, orders, and other business. Number 1 is a resolution 2012-89 to appropriate funds to the Cullman Downtown Merchants Association for a special event, Celebrate Cullman, that will be hosted on August 3rd in conjunction with the Park and Recs having national archery coming into town. About 5,000 people will be in town that weekend. What's the pleasure of the council on this request?
Motion to adopt this resolution.
Motion to adopt and a second. Any further
The
discussion?
discussion, I'd like to say it's in the amount of $5,000, which is exactly what we appropriated last year.
Thank you.
What's the hours on this? Is this gonna be?
Friday night.
How we did last time from 4 to 5?
Yeah, what I think's gonna happen is they're gonna say, I don't know, but I believe what's gonna happen is they're gonna have kids and during the day, 2 o'clock, and then until about 8:30.
Okay.
So they'll be shutting them some, you know, the list is of 2 people put together from 9 to 10.
Will be good?
We have a motion and a second.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so all in favor of adopting this resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Number 2 is resolution 2012-90 to declare 2 police cars surplus, donate them to campus police at Wallace Community College. We're gonna have discussion first. Chief, fine with this, of course? And
Yes, sir.
All right, everything looks good. And then we're taking this to start their campus police up, is that correct?
Yes, sir, we're just assisting Wallace State in starting the campus police department.
Thanks, Chief. A little bit out of the ordinary there, but now we'll have a motion to approve or a motion to adopt. Motion to adopt this resolution. Second, any further discussion from council, mayor, or anyone else? Having none, all in favor of adopting, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Has been adopted. Number 3 is resolution 2012-91 to enter into a contract with Terracon for professional services to mitigate and removing the pond located on the Schuman property. What's the pleasure of the council in adopting this resolution?
Motion to adopt, and this is for the new rate house announcement.
Second. Have a motion to adopt in a second. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor of adoption, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? It's been adopted. Resolution number 4, 2012-92, to enter into a contract with Geographics for professional services to obtain aerial images and topo surveys with maps of the Schuman properties and the borough properties. What's the pleasure of the council?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt and a second. Any further discussion? The reason we're doing both properties is it's a cheaper rate to do both properties at the same time and come back and have them come back again. Total cost is not to exceed $8,758. Have a motion and a second to adopt. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Resolution number 5, 2012-93, to grant a tax abatement for Rahal Automotive LLC. And if you look into this, that is for a $30 million investment just on equipment, is what this particular tax abatement is for, from their recent announcement. What is the pleasure of the council in adopting this resolution?
Motion to adopt and
Have a
no
motion.
education taxes are abated.
Thank you for saying that. As always, no education taxes are abated. Have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That has been adopted. Number 6 is the second reading on the ordinance, so we're able to take action tonight. Ordinance 2012-10. Is to declare city easement surplus and not needed. What is the pleasure of the council on adopting this ordinance?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Have a motion to adopt and a second. Any further discussion? Having none. All in favor of adoption, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Has been adopted. Number 7 is a first reading on ordinance 2012-11, and that's to annex the Schuman property on 24th Street. Again, this is the first reading, so there will be no action taken. Number 8 on the agenda is a first reading of ordinance 2012-12, and that is to annex the North Alabama Agriplex property on Tally Ho Street. And what is the pleasure of the
Mr.
council?
President, I'd like to recommend that our, put in form of a motion that we suspend the rules so that they can go ahead and move forward with this, because I think they need this, the sewer expansion needs to get started.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All right, now please call the council.
Councilmember Randy Page. Councilmember Johnny Good. Council President Carl Gudger Jr. President Pro Tem Gene Folsom.
Aye.
Councilmember Clint Hollingsworth.
Aye.
Now, at this time, we will be able to entertain, the adoption of this ordinance, which is again to annex, North Alabama Agriplex property on Tally Ho Street. What is the pleasure of the council on adoption of this ordinance? Have a motion to
Second.
adopt, have a second, any further discussion? Having none, all in favor of adoption, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That has been adopted. Number 9 is board appointments. Is there any board appointments tonight? Having none, we'll move to the items that we have added to the agenda, which is number 10. And that is also for the tax abatement. And that should be resolution 2012-94. In the amount of, the tax abatement in the amount of $12,850,000, investment of 60 jobs. This is what you're talking. Is that correct? Did I say that correct?
You talking.
Yeah. All right, that's right. All right, having said that, all in favor of adopting, adopting this resolution, please say aye.
I'll make a motion to adopt.
I'll second.
Oh, that one's I'm already there.
Now we can go.
I'm thinking in my head. Have a motion, we have a second?
Yeah.
Now, at this point, let's take a discussion before we move forward. Again, this is not, abating any education tax also.
Right.
That's correct. Having said that, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Number 11 on the agenda that we have added tonight is the contract, which will be 2012-95, which will be a resolution. That is with Gilman Mills and Kaywood for an apron rehab at the airport. Total amount will be $500,000. Of that, there's a federal match of 95%, the state at 5%, and the city and county at 2.5%. So, having said that, what is the pleasure of the council?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Have a motion to adopt the resolution for these professional services. Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor of adoption, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That is passed. And number 12, I believe it is. It is also for the airport to purchase the Spradlin track, which is something that we need to extend the runway. Is that correct, Mr. Bob?
Yeah.
Trees.
Middle hazard.
So we'll have to get the land at a price of $121,400. And again, this is 90% from the federal government, 5% from the state, 2.5% from the city, 2.5% from the county. What is the pleasure in adopting this
Make
resolution?
a motion to adopt this resolution.
Second.
Second, any further discussion? Having none, all in favor of adopting, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Any further, anything else? Having none? We have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.